Zemer of the Week, Zhao. I'm John Hornstein here with my co-host David Rosenwine. David, it's Hanukkah. Thought we'd do a little bit of a Hanukkah edition. What's your favorite Hanukkah food, Hanukkah item? What's your favorite thing about Hanukkah?
You know, it's funny. I only eat applesauce during this time, so I'm going to go with the applesauce.
No Lockies, no donuts, just applesauce, huh?
Well, I like the latkes with the applesauce, but the applesauce is a food that I don't eat any other time. Latkes I'll occasionally have.
Got it. You know that you can pick applesauce up anytime at your local grocery store.
Well, Mott's comes out with a special recipe for Hanukkah that's only around for these 8 days.
Learn something new every day on Zhao. I did not know that.
What about you, John?
I think that my favorite Hanukkah thing is all the stuff that you don't like the Lockies and the donuts. But maybe my body will not be so happy with me for that choice.
Let me ask you another question. Do you like playing dreidel on Hanukkah? Is that something you do?
I do. And why do you ask that? Is there a specific song that you sing while you're playing dreidel?
Well, there's several songs you can sing. You have the dreidel, 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 I made it out of blank, and then you can make a rhyme. But one of the songs that I grew up singing was another song that had to do with dreidel called Sivivon.
Well, that's pretty cool. But problem with this is that, problem with Zhao, I don't know where I can find a Sivivon recording online. Can you help me with that?
That's exactly why we are here. John, in our virtual recording booth today, we have 4 good-looking gentlemen that are all over the East Coast, but I believe met at the University of Maryland that are going to be doing a rendition of Sivivon for us, a cappella style, here today.
Yep, we got Shmacapella in the booth. Welcome so heartily to Shmacapella. Thanks so much for being here, guys.
Thank you, John. Thank you, David.
Is it their funeral?
So, for the listenership, Shmacapella, in addition to being a fantastic Jewish a cappella group, is also a bunch of guys that I grew up with and are great friends of mine. Y'all just want to go around, round robin, say your name, where you're living?
Sure, I'll start us off. This is Adam Walters. I'm living in Columbia, Maryland.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is Evan in New York City.
Well, Josh's mic is muted, so I guess I'll go next. This is Zach Ferentz, also in New York City.
Josh Goldstein. They call me Josh, professional dreidel spinner Goldstein. I live in Washington, D.C.
Josh, what's
there
the
you
longest
have it.
time you've spun the dreidel for?
So I can do it on the back end. That's what I'm known for at least like a minute and a half. Like right on the point, like the side you usually spin not on.
The handle area.
The handle area. Thanks, Zach.
Is that the technical term, the side that you generally don't spin?
Yes. Look it up in the Guinness Book of World Records. My name is there.
Josh, the professional dreidel spinner Goldstein.
But on the side that you don't usually not spin the knot on.
Yep.
So we did not know that we were doing sort of a Jewish Book of World Records episode, David. So this is a bonus. Zach, do you want to just give us sort of a brief intro? We're going to jump into the song in just a moment, but do you want to give us sort of a brief intro about what Shmacapella is, when you guys were started, some of the things you guys have done?
Sure. We first started back when we were seniors in high school, when Evan's brother was getting bar mitzvahed. Evan's mom asked us to get together and sing at his bar mitzvah, and we did, and it was great. And then all of a sudden, people at the bar mitzvah said, "Oh, I have an event coming up next week. Would you guys sing at that?" And then it sort of snowballed, and we realized that we were suddenly a professional singing group.
And it was amazing. For our first 3 gigs, we only got paid in gefilte fish.
I don't know if that's accurate, but okay. And then we stayed together through college, and then unfortunately we broke up when we graduated from college because now, as you heard, we all live in different areas. So thank you for reuniting us on your show.
Is this the first episode but is this the first time, in a long time that Shmacapella is getting back together?
First time in a long time.
How long has it
Virtually
been?
in this booth here.
Yeah. Wow.
It's probably been
Wow.
a year and a half,
Year and a half.
at least.
Man. Well, we feel honored here at Zemer of the Week. Any one of you, Adam, do you want to tell us sort of what you wanted to sing for us, or, since we're in our virtual booth, show us today in the spirit of Hanukkah?
Sure. So a few years back, we decided to actually record an album, which has been bought by dozens of people easily. And
Sounds
one of the
similar to our
songs on that
Zal
album.
listenership.
What was that?
Sounds similar to the volume of our Zal listenership.
We'll both get there together. But we did a song that many of you all know called Sivivone. Tried to put the Shmacapella twist on it, do a few fancy things here and there. Evan, of course, arranged it, as he does all our songs, and we hope you enjoy it.
Wow. All right, that sounds awesome. So, without any further ado, here is Sivivone by Shmacapella.
Me, 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 me.
Wow, that was awesome.
Oh, wow. It's been a while since
Yeah.
we sang that together.
Fond memories.
What a rush. What a rush.
Well, y'all still got it. That's great.
Sounded exactly like I remember doing it in the studio.
Yeah.
Wait, quick note. So we're going to edit this part out, but I thought that we were going to... Do we want to actually listen to the song now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought we would do.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
No, 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 no,
Can everyone hear that?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yep.
no, 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 no. No, hey, hey, it's okay. Hey, hey, it's okay. Like a kick in the shin, is that shin, shin? It's like a kick in the shin, is that shin, shin? It's like a kick in the shin, shin, shin. It's like a kick in the shin, is that shin? Sivivone, so, Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Sivivone, so, Simcha, Neskado Hayasham, Neskado Hayasham, Simcha, Hula, Sivivone, so, Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Sivivone, so, Chag Simcha, Neskado Hayasham, Neskado Hayasham, Chag Simcha, Hula, to the moon, turn and turn, while the lovely candles burn. What a joyous holiday! Watch us sing and dance and play. Tell the story everywhere. Our great miracle happened there. It's a festival of lights for 8 days and 8 nights. We mourn so. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Sivivone, so, Chag Simcha, Hula, Neskado Hayasham, Neskado Hayasham, Hula, so.
Yes.
That key change gets me every time.
Really
Okay,
nice.
Now's time for the what you've been practicing.
All right. Oh, wow. Brings me back. Brings me back.
Sorry, guys. Wow, I wish we could let that keep playing and not that
Sorry.
What was
All
that?
All right, should we bring it back in?
Yeah.
All right, Dave, give it to us.
And we're back. So, guys, that was awesome. I mean, what is it? What is the beginning? What's the significance there when you're talking about your shins?
And the gimmels. What does it mean to gimme a gimmel?
Well,
Adam,
as you know, the four sides of the dreidel are nun, gimel, hay, and shin. So we had to mention all four of those at the beginning of the song. Let's go in order. Josh, talk about your nun.
None. You don't want none. It means you lose all of your Cheerios, whatever it is you're playing with.
Cheerios.
I would
Who's
say
ever played
Gelt.
with Cheerios?
This is, by the way, the Guinness World Record holder for dreidels is, we've just found out, plays with nothing but Cheerios.
Yes, sir. And if
Did you like live with a dentist?
Not exactly, but if you get a nun, you got to give away all your
False.
whatever you're playing with.
Gelt.
That's not what a nun is.
Yeah, it means you give everything away.
No,
No,
you
that's
don't
what a
win
shin
anything.
is. No, nun is nothing. That's why it's.
None is nothing.
Oh crap.
I moderate here that none is nothing, and I am also very surprised that Josh plays with Cheerios.
I'm surprised by a lot of things that Josh just said.
A little bit disappointing. How about the shin? Give us the.
Well, shin actually is the one where you have to give things back to the pile. So that is like getting kicked in the shin. It's a really unfortunate position to be in.
I like that. I like that. And how about the gimel? I assume similar logic.
We'll do the gimbal last because that's the good one.
All right.
Let me jump in with the hay. So it's okay. All right, now we can do gimbal.
Gimme Gimmel, man. Gimme Gimmel.
What happens on Gimel?
You get it all. You win the pot.
Exactly. You win the pot.
So I'm just gonna throw out there that Adam and I used to rap together, so I like that, like gimme a gimel, because it's like a little alliteration. It's like still a little like, rap-tastic. So I think that adds another element. I don't know what your thoughts are, AWOL.
I agree. It's been too long since we rapped.
Hey, well, on the mic.
Thanks, man.
So Josh, it sounded like, at the end of the song there, you were telling a little bit about like the Hanukkah story in the middle of the song.
Yeah, not all of our listeners speak fluent Hebrew, so we like to mix it up with a little bit of English here and there.
Nice.
Love that.
Yeah, I really like that part.
A great miracle happened there.
How would you guys handle the pay?
I thought I explained this already. All gefilte fish.
No, we had a fee that we handled all that up front and just separated it equally afterwards.
Sorry, I meant the letter pay. In the event that we're playing dreidel in Israel, a disclaimer announcement. Instead of the shin, we would have the pay. The letter pay meaning po, or a great miracle happened here. So, not referring to the how you got paid, but rather how you would handle the letter pay. Sorry.
Oh, that was such a Jewish answer. But no, honestly, if we had to perform in Israel, I guess we'd have to charge more.
The flights alone would be killer.
Yeah.
The one question that I have for you guys is would there be choreography involved in these dances?
Oh man.
Who do you think sort of had the best moves to put on while you were dancing?
I'd say the one in the blue shirt.
And for those that we don't know what they're wearing, because we're all listening here.
Well, if you look at our YouTube channel, which we do have one, there was a gig in which all four of us were wearing blue shirts, and someone commented, what did they say? I like the one in the blue shirt.
All right, hold on.
Dibs on the one in the blue shirt.
Yeah, can we back this up just real quick, and I'll make this fast. But I don't know why Adam brought up this story. Well, I do know why, because everybody was like, "Oh, I want the one in the blue shirt and that light blue shirt," and it's just always everybody wants Adam.
That's true.
Consistently, everybody's just like, "Oh, he's the best singer. He's the good-looking one. He's the best dancer."
And he can beatbox as well.
He beat now. So enough, Adam. We get it.
He drops beats like he knows kung fu. His name is A. It's a W.
Wow.
So yeah, that's from back in the day, but it is very true. And we're staring at a great sort of business headshot of Adam right now, and he is one fine-looking fellow. Let me tell
I
you.
can't take my eyes off of it.
Yeah, that's
You
unbelievable.
guys are too kind.
Yeah, Shmacapella, any other thoughts before we wrap this up? That was a really great rendition of Sevivone.
We're glad you liked it.
Adam, can you bust out a little "Kiss from a Rose" for us?
Nah, we'll hold that for another episode.
Oh, I love that.
I would say if anyone is interested in the Shmacapella CD, I have about 800 of them in my attic. So we'll give them out for free. I would just love to get rid of them.
Well, all you gotta do is go to the lower east side. I don't want to get into a geographical debate.
Come to the city. Come to the city.
You go to come to New York City, and you can get yourself a free CD of Shmacapella. Dave, any other thoughts? I think it was a really good episode, and I hope everyone sings Sevivone.
I think this was great. Love the Hebrew, love the English. Want to thank Adam, Evan, Josh, Zach, all you guys for being on the show, and happy Hanukkah.
Thank you guys. And
Happy
happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Evan, you want to take us away with something?
This is my melodica.
Oh, yeah.
Chag Sameach, everyone.
you.
Thanks so much for
Chag
listening.
Sameach.